pastel skies. Turn the headphones up a bit, perfect.
Neon signs in a pastel hue, reflecting off the pavement, turning purple to blue. Walking down the crowded avenue, just trying to find a rhythm that feels brand new. Got my oversized hoodie and my favorite shoes, stepping through the puddles, washing out the blues. Takeishi Street is humming with the quiet sound. Even in the rush I feel so safe and found. Pink umbrellas in the pouring rain, softly humming, letting go of the pain. Cotton candy clouds and paper hearts. This is where the midnight daydream starts, yeah. Under the neon beams, we're just living out of pocket-sized dreams. Pink umbrellas in the crowd. Keep it quiet, don't scream it out loud. Creep stand smelling like sweet vanilla cream, walking through a memory or maybe a dream. Fashion statements that are shouting out loud, but we're just two ghosts drifting deep in the crowd. Window shopping for a vintage style, haven't seen you look around and flash that smile in a while. The bass line drops and the vinyl spins, don't care where it goes, just where it begins. Pink umbrellas in the pouring rain, softly humming, letting go of the pain. Cotton candy clouds and paper hearts. This is where the midnight daydream starts, yeah. Under the neon beams, we're just living out of pocket-sized dreams. Pink umbrellas in the crowd. Keep it quiet, don't scream it out loud. Pastel, pink and Harajuku gray, let the world just spin and drift away. We don't need to know where the subway goes, just follow where the neon glows. Hold it close, don't let it slip. Slow it down on a midnight trip. Pink umbrellas in the pouring rain, softly humming, letting go of the pain. Cotton candy clouds and paper hearts. This is where the midnight daydream starts, yeah. Under the neon beams, we're just living out of pocket-sized dreams. Pink umbrellas in the crowd. Keep it quiet, don't scream it out loud. Just a pocket full of dreams underneath the neon beams. Watch the colors fade to gray. We'll come back another day. Midnight again. Just let it pour. Heavy drops are falling on the window glass. Sitting on the sill, watching midnight hours pass. The reflection of the yellow traffic light is shimmering like gold across the lonely night. Everyone's asleep behind the concrete walls, while the static of the storm gently calls. Got my collar turned up to the cool night air, walking through the mist without a single care. Rain-slick street and lonely shoes, playing back the late night blues. Wandering home with nowhere to be, just the rhythm of the city and me. Let the water wash it clean, best vibe that I've ever seen. Yeah, the pavement glows in green and red, calming down the echoes in my head. Headphones on, Lofi beats in my ears, drowning out the shadows and the quiet fears. The coffee shop is closed, but the neon stays on. A solitary beacon waiting for the dawn. My breath turns to mist in the midnight chill. Time is moving backward while the world stands still. Step by step, tracing lines on the ground. There's a beautiful peace in an empty town. Rain slick street and lonely shoes, playing back the late night blues. Wandering home with nowhere to be, just the rhythm of the city and me. Let the water wash it clean, best vibe that I've ever seen. Yeah, the pavement glows in green and red, calming down the echoes in my head. The storm carries secrets that the daytime conceals. It changes the way that the neighborhood feels. No rush to get inside, no need to dry my hair. Just breathing in the quiet of the Tokyo air. Let it wash away everything from yesterday. Rain slick street and lonely shoes, playing back the late night blues. Wandering home with nowhere to be, just the rhythm of the city and me. Let the water wash it clean, best vibe that I've ever seen. Yeah, the pavement glows in green and red, calming down the echoes in my head. Walking home under a blue sky, just the rain and I. Let it wash away.
Green light, here we go. Don't lose my hand.
A 10,000 faces passing by, underneath the gray and crowded sky. Everyone is running with the place to go, but the world shifts into a steady slow-mo. I lose myself inside the heavy rush, looking for a quiet in the middle of the crush. Umbrellas in a lock like a moving shield, to the rhythm of the city we finally yield. Shibuya Crossing, take my hand, wandering together through a wonderland. Find me in the middle of the sea of green, moving like we're actors in a movie scene. Neon towers look down from above, shining bright on a pixelated love. Lost in the crowd, but we're right on track, stepping off the curb and we ain't looking back. The giant screens are flashing up on a Chico square, music videos blasting through the misty air. People checking phones, trying not to collide, while we're just coasting on a different tide. A snapshot of a second that'll disappear, but everything is perfect while you are near. We cross the black and white diagonal lines, reading all the secrets in the advertising signs. Shibuya Crossing, take my hand, wandering together through a wonderland. Find me in the middle of the sea of green, moving like we're actors in a movie scene. Neon towers look down from above, shining bright on a pixelated love. Lost in the crowd, but we're right on track, stepping off the curb and we ain't looking back. Count the seconds on the timer, 3, 2, 1, before the wave breaks and the moment is done. We're just a drop in the ocean, a blip on the map, caught up in the Tokyo gridlock trap. But with you, it's a beautiful maze, drifting through the late night haze. Shibuya Crossing, take my hand, wandering together through a wonderland. Find me in the middle of the sea of green, moving like we're actors in a movie scene. Neon towers look down from above, shining bright on a pixelated love. Lost in the crowd, but we're right on track, stepping off the curb and we ain't looking back. Step by step, we drift away chasing the crowd, keep it moving.
Player 1. Ready, insert coin.
Arcade screens are flashing bright, pixels burning trails right through the night. Retro chiptunes buzzing in my ear. In this digital world, everything is crystal clear. Tall buildings covered in a manga display, turning the midnight straight into day. Claw machines shaking, coins dropping down. We are the late night rulers of this electric town. Akihabara in the neon glow, fast lane moving kinda slow. Level up and then we hit reset on all the memories we won't forget. Yeah, we're caught up in the arcade maze, glitching through the techno haze. Hold the joystick, keep the vibe in line. Everything is going to be just fine. Walking through the alleyways of glowing tech, circuit boards and wires hanging around my neck. Old school cartridges stacked up high underneath the holographic Tokyo sky. You found a hidden shop on the second floor, trading old dreams for a little bit more. The bassline punches like a classic fighting game. Win or lose, it's beautiful just the same. Akihabara in the neon glow, fast lane moving kinda slow. Level up and then we hit reset on all the memories we won't forget. Yeah, we're caught up in the arcade maze, glitching through the techno haze. Hold the joystick, keep the vibe in line. Everything is going to be just fine. Press start, pause the universe outside. We've got nowhere left we need to hide. Just a high score written in the stars, chasing down the rhythm of these pixelated bars. One more round before the lights go dim, floating on a nostalgic whim. Akihabara in the neon glow, fast lane moving kinda slow. Level up and then we hit reset on all the memories we won't forget. Yeah, we're caught up in the arcade maze, glitching through the techno haze. Hold the joystick, keep the vibe in line. Everything is going to be just fine. Insert coin to try again. Meet me at the station at 10. Game over, but the screen stays bright. You're walking home through the grid light. A classic 8-bit. Game over. Descending melody plays. The tape slows down dramatically, mimicking a power down sequence, ending in a clean vinyl click. The last train bound for Shinjuku is now arriving.
Leaning my heavy head against the window pane, listening to the rhythmic clicking of the train. A crumpled ticket stub tucked inside my coat, right next to the crumpled little parting note you wrote. The city lights are blurring into long streaks of gold, another midnight story that is left untold. We ran down the stairs just to make the platform gate, and now I'm sitting solo, staring at the late hour. It's 8:30. Caught the last train to Shinjuku tonight, chasing down the final fade in neon light. Midnight eyes and sleepy, heavy sighs, saying our quiet, unsaid goodbyes. The world outside is rushing by so fast, looking for a peace that's gonna last. Yeah, the rails keep humming a melancholic tune underneath the pale and hazy Tokyo moon. garage is quiet, just a few drifting souls staring at their phones or chasing distant goals. A businessman sleeping with his tie undone. Everyone is waiting for the morning sun. I can still feel the warmth of your hand in mine. 2 stops away from the end of the line. Should I have stayed? Should I have stepped away? The train doesn't care, it just carries me away. Caught the last train to Shinjuku tonight, chasing down the final fading neon light. Midnight eyes and sleepy, heavy sighs, saying all quiet, unsaid goodbyes. The world outside is rushing by so fast, looking for a piece that's gonna last. Yeah, the rails keep humming a melancholic tune underneath the pale and hazy Tokyo moon. Mind the gap between the platform and the heart. It's always the transit that pulls us apart. Next stop, the terminal where the tracks will end. Will I see you tomorrow as more than a friend? The brakes start to squeal, the world slows down, deep in the heart of this crowded town. Caught the last train to Shinjuku tonight, chasing down the final fading neon light. Midnight eyes and sleepy, heavy sighs, saying our quiet, unsaid goodbyes. The world outside is rushing by so fast, looking for a piece that's gonna last. Yeah, the rails keep humming a melancholic tune underneath the pale and hazy Tokyo moon. Doors are closing, moving fast. Found a piece that's finally gonna last. Shinjuku station, terminal stop, time to step out. Springtime is here again. Just breathe it in. An April wind begins to softly blow, shaking the pink branches, sweet and slow. Petals falling down like a blanket of snow, catching the light in a morning glow. Pink and white standing out against the city gray, washing the winter blues far away. Sitting on a bench with a notebook in my hand, watching nature paint across the land. Cherry blossom drifting down, falling all across the quiet town. Floating on a gentle lazy breeze, dancing through the shade of the ancient trees. Let the world brush by, we can take our time, fitting every moment to a peaceful rhyme. Yeah, the sakura is swirling in the air, finding a little bit of magic everywhere. The riverbank is painted in a pastel shade, a beautiful memory that will never fade. People walking by with a camera and a smile, stopping just to sit and to marvel for a while. A loose petal lands softly on your hair. We look at each other in the quiet morning air. No need to speak, no need to say a word, just the rustle of the leaves and a distant bird. Cherry blossom drifting down, falling all across the quiet town. Floating on a gentle lazy breeze, dancing through the shade of the ancient trees. Let the world brush by, we can take our time, fitting every moment to a peaceful rhyme. Yeah, the sakura is swirling in the air, finding a little bit of magic everywhere. Seasons change and the petals have to fall, but we still hold the beauty of it all. Even when the green starts to take the place of pink, it gives you a second to just stop and think how sweet it is to be right here while the skies are bright and clear. 'Gentle lazy breeze dancing through the shade of the ancient trees. Let the world rush by, we can take our time, fitting every moment to a peaceful rhyme. Yeah, the sakura is swirling in the air, finding a little bit of magic everywhere. Petals landing softly at my feet, making every single passing moment sweet. Drifting away into the sun.
"3 a.m. Looking for something sweet. Let's go inside." Double glass doors that slide smoothly apart, bringing instant warmth to a heavy, tired heart. Fluorescent lights washing over the aisle, haven't seen another person for at least a mile. Midnight snacks and bright aluminum cans, standing in the corner making lazy weekend plans. Hot buns steaming by the register counter space. There's a strange kind of comfort in this quiet place. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy, but it feels alright. Yeah, the city is asleep, but the sign stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Picking out a melon pen and iced green tea, just a simple little rhythm for you and me. The clerk gives a nod, a polite little bow. We don't need to worry about the future right now. Plastic bag crinkling, swinging in my hand. Walking down a street that looks like Wonderland. The cool air hits my face as we step back outside, with a pocket full of comfort and a feeling of pride. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy, but it feels alright. Yeah, the city is asleep, but the sign stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Tokyo decides to close its eyes, this little brightly lit island never tells us lies. Just a sanctuary built out of glass and neon blue, a place to rest a minute and to start anew. Hold the warm coffee can close to your chest. Take a deep breath and let your worries rest. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy, but it feels alright. Yeah, the city is asleep, but the sign stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Stepping out into the cool night air, play the nighttime like a beautiful fool. Lost and lights fading in the distance now, heading home.
for something sweet. Let's go inside. Looking for something sweet. Let's go inside.
Double glass doors that slide smoothly apart, bringing instant warmth to a heavy, tired heart. Fluorescent lights washing over the aisle. Haven't seen another person for at least a mile. Midnight snacks and bright aluminum cans, standing in the corner making lazy weekend plans. Hot buns steaming by the register counter space. There's a strange kind of comfort in this quiet place. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy but it feels so right. Yeah, the city is asleep but the sun stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Picking out a melon pan and ice cream tea, just a simple little rhythm for you and me. The clerk gives a nod, a polite little bow. We don't need to worry about the future right now. Plastic bag crinkling, swinging in my hand. I'm walking down the street that looks like Wonderland. The cool air hits my face as we step back outside, with a pocket full of comfort and a feeling of pride. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy but it feels alright. Yeah, the city is asleep but the sun stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Picking out a melon pan and ice cream tea, just a simple little rhythm for you and me. The clerk gives a nod, a polite little bow. We don't need to worry about the future right now. Plastic bag crinkling, swinging in my hand. Walking down a street that looks like Wonderland. The cool air hits my face as we step back outside, with a pocket full of comfort and a feeling of pride. Convenience store dreams at 3 a.m. Don't know when the world's gonna feel like this again. Fluorescent lights are keeping perfect time, while I'm counting out my spare change and my last dime. Stepping out the doors into the crisp, cool night. Everything is hazy but it feels alright. Yeah, the city is asleep but the sun stays bright, guiding us home under the pale moonlight. Picking out a melon pan and ice cream tea, just a simple little rhythm for you and me. The clerk gives a nod, a polite little bow. We don't need to worry about the future right now. Plastic bag crinkling, swinging in my hand. Walking down the street that looks like Wonderland. The cool air hits my face as we step back outside, with a pocket full of comfort and a feeling of pride. Convenience store.
Look up. It's about to start.
Adjusting the cotton of your yukata tight, stepping out into the warm, humid night. The smell of yakisoba and sweet shaved ice, following the lanterns we didn't think twice. Game stalls of gold and paper, fishing streams, living out the scenes from our childhood dreams. Shoulder to shoulder in the holiday crowd, the music from the stage is playing bright and loud. Fireworks split the wide open sky, watching the colors flashing vivid and high. Summer magic hanging thick in the air, finding a little bit of beauty everywhere. Sparks reflecting in the depth of your eyes. just away from the crush, where the grass is cool and the trees are lush, sitting side by side on a jacket on the ground, while the whole world makes a beautiful sound. Gold turns to red, then it turns into blue. Every single flash lighting up a view of you, writing down our secret names in the air with the sparkly light, wishing we could stay inside the rhythm of the night. Fireworks split the wide open sky, watching the colors flashing vivid and high. Summer magic hanging thick in the air, finding a little bit of beauty everywhere. Sparks reflecting in the depth of your eyes, underneath the canvas of Tokyo skies. Hold on to the moment before it can fade, the sweetest memory that we ever made. Are the fastest to burn, leaving us waiting for the season to turn. But the heat of the August evening remains, washing away all our wintertime pains. Just a flash in the dark, but it left a permanent mark. Fireworks split the wide open sky, watching the colors flashing vivid and high. Summer magic hanging thick in the air, finding a little bit of beauty everywhere. Sparks reflecting in the depth of your eyes, underneath the canvas of Tokyo skies. Hold on to the moment before it can fade, the sweetest memory that we ever made. Sparks are faded into the dark night, left a beautiful shadow on my heart. Summer's almost gone, but I'll remember this one final massive firework.
Look, the sky is changing. Good morning.
Deep midnight blue is turning into gold, the final secrets of the night are getting told. Mist is slowly lifting off the steel in the towers. We sat and talked away the final lonely hours. The streetlights flicker out one by one, yielding to the power of the rising sun. Empty coffee cups sitting on the ledge, we're standing right on a new day's edge. Tokyo dawn is finally waking up, pouring hot coffee in a porcelain cup. New beginnings hanging fresh in the air, sunrise shining golden everywhere. The shadows are running, they're starting to fade. Look at the beautiful world that we made. We watch the night pull back its screen, brightest morning that I've ever seen. The first morning train goes rattling on by, cutting a silhouette against the orange sky. A few early risers sweeping the street, unlocking the doors to the shops that we meet. Yesterday's worries are washed from the slate, no longer holding on to the heavy weight. Your eyes are tired, but your smile is bright. We made it safely all the way through the night. Tokyo dawn is finally waking up, pouring hot coffee in a porcelain cup. telling us to step outside. No more dark corners where we have to hide. A fresh breath of air, a clean point of view. Everything feels completely brand new. Just let the sunlight hit your face. We found our peace in this giant place. Tokyo dawn is finally waking up, pouring hot coffee in a porcelain cup. New beginnings hanging fresh in the air. Sunrise shining golden everywhere. The shadows are running, it's starting to fade. Look at the beautiful world that we made. We watch the night pull back its screen. Brightest morning that I've ever seen. Shadows fade into the morning light. Yeah, we made it safely through the night. The city is awake now. Time to start again.
The lo-fi drums filter out smoothly, leaving only the warm, sustaining synth pad and the clear acoustic guitar chords. The morning birds play out for a few seconds before a clean, satisfying tape, stop click, brings the album to a close.